Hey everybody, it's Ed. How you been? Hope everybody's doing well. Day I am recording this, it is March 20th in the year 2021. Back on March 20th, 1974, Elvis played a concert at the Mid-South Coliseum in Memphis, Tennessee. And that concert was recorded and then it was released into an album. And this was the result. We had Elvis recorded live on stage in Memphis. Here is your album cover for this particular release. And you can see at the bottom, it is also titled Graceland, or it just lets you know that this is Graceland. Here is the back of the album, which shows the gates of Graceland, and these pictures were taken by Ed Bonja. And interesting side note, we'll get into about Ed Bonja in a little bit, but the album that was released back in 1974 is not the complete concert. This was a very, very good performance by Elvis. He was in really prime shape that night as far as his voice goes, and I believe that the performance of How Great Thou Art from this concert actually won him a Grammy. So, a lot of good came out of this, but one of my major gripes that I had with this release when it did come out, here is the sleeve the album came in. I know you're thinking I'm lost my train of thought and I'm going to trail off and not finish what I was just talking about, but I will. All right, but one of my major gripes with this particular album, there's a lot of dust on this, I got to clean it, was the mixing of the addition of more audience noise during certain parts. For example, I believe, I gotta remember now, I should write stuff down, but I don't. But I believe it was during the medley of Mama Don't Dance, Flip Flop and Fly, and a whole lot of shaking going on. In between, you hear some amplified crowd response, and it's just so painfully obvious that it's edited in. And when you listen to the full concert that was released years later of this show, all of that is taken out, all that crap that they had mixed in. The thing that's particularly cool about this release that I have, this is, I don't know, yeah, hope you can see it. It's embossed, not for sale, promotional use only. So this is a promo release, and again, released in 1974. Now, FTD, well, I think even before FTD released it. Actually, I'm not sure if it was before. Let me see if I have my information straight. Yep, it was. Well, no. 2013, FTD released the LP version. They also have the CD version as well. I do not have the CD from the FTD, but I do have the double LP set with the full concert, which is this, and including the 2001's intro. There are a total of 24 songs, well, really 23 songs with 2001. So this is a picture from the show from 1974. Oh my God, so many years ago. Here's your hype sticker. All right, and then we have some CD releases. I'm gonna go in order of release. So we will start with, I believe this was 1985, nope, 1986. In 1986, they released this. This is from Japan. And these are the original initial RCA Elvis releases. They had the blue border around the CD. And it does have the date written on there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's over here. It says 1986 on it. All right, so that was really impressive sound on this, I gotta tell you. All right, and then this one I believe came out in 1994. Have the CD, hooray. All right, and this is what the cover looked, the CD looked like. All right, and then we had the Legacy release from 2014. It's a 2 CD set. This has the complete concert as well disc 1. And then disc 2 was a rehearsal show recorded live at the Coliseum, Richmond, on March 18th, 1974. So this was 2 days prior on disc 2, and this was March 20th, 1974. And it says on the FTD release that it was between 9:30 to 11 p.m. All right, and then the last one that I have to show you as far as the CDs go came from the 60 CD album collection. So this one is just in a thin cardboard reproduction of the album cover, and a fine reproduction it is. They did a really good job with these. So impressed, really is. And then the CD is on the orange RCA label. So what can we say about this concert? Well, if you have heard the whole concert, I would hope that you agree that it was an excellent, excellent show. And earlier I mentioned Ed Bonger had taken the photos for the front and the back cover. Now, in the full concert, there is a mention where Elvis actually shouts out to Ed Bonger from the stage. And, the funny thing about it is when Elvis, like, and Ed Bonger, whoever that is, and meanwhile, he was looking right at Ed when he said that. So that's a little story that Ed tells on a DVD that he had released some years ago. But, yeah, I don't know. I think it was an excellent show. I like listening to this album often, and nothing really more I could say about it. But I figured I haven't really made any videos lately, and I noticed the date, had some time, had a little motivation, pulled everything out, and I figured we'll do this. So I appreciate you watching, and if you like, you can leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this concert, album, whatever, what release you have, and I appreciate it. All right, everybody, stay safe. As always, be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Take care.